Alright guys, as I said yesterday, today I'm going to be solving the Rexamorphix from Trifome. So yeah, let's go! So as always, before the solve, the scramble. Alright, so here we go. What you need to know is that this puzzle is basically a Rex cube, so you're going to solve these parts first like a dino cube. So let's see. I've got the red that has to go here. That's correct. Now I don't remember which way this puzzle is supposed to be stickered. I think it was white, green, yellow, but it could have been white, yellow, green. I'm just gonna go for white, green, yellow and see if it leads me anywhere. Alright, so I've got the white face, green face, yellow face, and red face complete. So now I'm gonna start by solving these parts here, those sort of Rex cube wing pieces or tiny triangular pieces. I don't really know how to call those. I'm just going to say triangular pieces because they're the only ones that are triangular on this puzzle. So let's go. I'm going to start solving these. Now, how am I going to do this? Well, first of all, top face, easy. I want to put the red here. I'm just going to use the classic, L prime R, L R prime algorithm. Now, let's see. I've got yellow here, and I want to put it here. I can actually do this. Because, I haven't really solved anything else, and, it's basically the easiest thing I can do right now. I want that green one to go here, the yellow one to go here, so there's an easy algorithm for that. I'm going to reverse these two parts here, and these two here. Okay, next time I do this algorithm, I'm going to show you exactly what I did. Let's see, what's left? Alright, let's assume, for example, I want to put that, let's assume I wanted to switch these two, so I have the white one here. So in this case, I don't really want to do that, because I'm going to screw up the white one here, but anyways, I just want to show you how to reverse these edges here, well, this edge, sorry, this pyraminx edge, basically, and this pyraminx edge. So first of all, I take this one out of orbit, take it, any other edge, so the new one, the one I replaced it with, I'm going to bring it all the way here. And as you can see, this is the slot for this edge. So I'm going to basically bring the slot right here and bring this edge into its position. And now I've switched it. Now I'm going to take the other one and do the same reverse. That way this edge has been switched and this one has been switched as well. Red face is okay, green, yellow, and white are the ones that I have to change. Now let's see. Let's imagine I want to bring the white piece here. I need to switch it, right? I need to make a 180 degree turn, so I need to reverse the orientation of that pyraminx edge right here. But I can only do two at a time, so I'm going to bring this yellow part right here, so that I'm going to switch the orientation of the yellow edge, and that way it doesn't really matter if the other one is switched, because that means that this one's also going to be switched, but since it's yellow, it's not going to affect anything. Now, what's left? There's only one thing left. So, green, yellow, everything. Alright, so, I want to solve this edge here. How can I do this? I know what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to reverse this one and reverse that one. Although, let me think. This is the first time I actually try to solve this, so Or I have maybe a better idea. So I want to reverse this, but I want to reverse it with something else. So if I do this, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. You see, I need to reverse this edge, but I want to reverse it and reverse another edge that's not going to affect the rest. So if I do this and that, you'll notice I have the edge I want to switch and a green edge. So I'm going to do this. And now all I have to do is reverse the setup moves that I made in order to get that green edge. Alright, so now all the faces are, well, the triangular faces here are solved. And now I need to move on to those sets of pieces. Now in order to do this, I'm going to start making pairs. So, because here I can't just switch a red one with a red one. I need to pair them up like this. So here I'm going to pair this up, replace it with any pair that isn't already paired up, and now I have these two parts linked together, so they're paired up. Now I've got these two as well, so that's nice. Let's see if I can get the green-white edge. Oh, it's already solved. Okay, this is a very lucky solve, it seems. I've got a lot of edges already paired up. Okay, so I've got the green-white, I've got the green-red, I've got the white-yellow. Okay, here, for example, the white-red edge right here. So what's missing? Okay, you know what? I'm going to put all those edges that aren't already paired up on the bottom face so that you can see them, right? All on the same face. Now let's see, what do I want to do? I want to pair this red-yellow edge with this one, but it's in the wrong orientation. So I'm going to reverse the orientation of that set and that set of pieces. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to do it the same way that I did with these sets of pieces, because they're the same, they're equivalent. This is supposed to be an octahedral geometry-based puzzle, and it's just been transformed into a tetrahedron. So now I want to switch this and that. So what do I do? Move it out, bring its slot all the way here. Okay, now replace it with the other piece I wanted to orient differently, and do the same backwards. Now you'll notice that now I have the red-yellow edge here and the red-yellow edge here, so I can pair them up like that. So let's see. Alright, I'm pairing them up, and now the one that I want here should be the yellow-green, because I'm gonna pair it up with a yellow-green edge. So in this position, I want that piece. So basically, I'm gonna bring this set here, replace it with that, bring it back down here, and guess what? I'm pairing these up, and at the same time, I paired up the rest. So now, let's see where we're at. So I've got this solved. This is almost correct. Just need to put it in the right position. So I've got green-red, that's okay. I've got green-white. Now I need green-yellow, green-yellow, but it's already in the right position. And everything's in the right position. These two are in the wrong orientation, so I'm going to change the orientation using the method I showed you earlier. So switch the orientation of that one, replace it with this one, then do the same thing backwards but to switch the orientation of that one, and this is correct. So all that's left are these centers. Now, where am I going to start with that? Let's see. I can bring this here in order to pair up the yellow-white center with the yellow-white edge. Now I'm going to move this one away so that I don't touch it when I'm doing the algorithm again. And I'm going to do the algorithm again. So as I said, it also happens that I've solved this and this at the same time as this. So that was pretty successful. Wait, what did I do? Okay. Let's see. So that was here. Yeah. I don't know what I did. I screwed up something, but it's not a big deal. You know what? I'm just gonna resolve that part of the puzzle. It's going to take 2 seconds. All right, so now I've got this solved, this one, this one. Okay, so this is, I've got 3 centers in the wrong position. Now let's see, what can I do to solve this? I'm gonna bring this one here. Okay, now I need to, I'm gonna try to bring this here. I don't know, I don't really know what I'm doing, but let's just try to switch the position of the edges in order to do something. You see, I'm scrambling it, but not really, so it's a bit, I don't even know how to explain what I'm doing because I'm not exactly sure of what I'm doing. Here, as you can see, I want to put this here in order to pair it up with the red-white set of pieces. So I'm going to try this, and yeah, these are paired up, but then again, I'm going to need to screw up everything because I need to solve the top face. I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm being honest with you right now. This is not the easiest puzzle I've ever solved. Not even close. Now you see, I've made a sort of a mistake. Let's see. If I do this, yeah, I shouldn't have done what I did earlier. It was not a good idea. It was probably not the best idea at all. Okay, I've managed to pair up the edges again, so I'm just gonna leave them like that right now. Let's see. What can I do now? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart, so I'm gonna show you that more clearly because I was hesitating. Actually, I have a really good idea. You see, these centers are in the wrong position, but it seems like it's complicated to just try to permute these 3 together. So I'm gonna switch their position, and I'm gonna try to move them around with these edges here, see if that changes anything, although I don't have much hope regarding that matter. Because here I want to bring that edge, that center, sorry, right there. So if I try to bring it here, it's in the right place. And then I could maybe switch that center with this set of pieces right there. So let's see. This is actually really complicated. Now I've put this here, so I'm going to do the reverse algorithm of what I basically did earlier. I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, that seemed to have worked. Wow, I'm surprised it actually worked. That's really cool. Yeah, so that was awesome. That actually worked. I can't believe it. So let me see if I can just try to get it back into the original solved position. All right, perfect. So what I did was basically you see those 3 centers were in the wrong position. So what I did is I actually 3-cycled 3 of them like that, and then I replaced one of those. For example, I 3-cycled like this, and then replaced that one with the one I didn't touch earlier, and then redid the 3-cycle algorithm. And surprisingly, that was actually a really good method because it worked. So that's probably the way to go. It was quite easy and quite efficient. So yeah, now I have the orientation left, and that's it. So this is going to be actually very easy. I'm going to switch the orientation of that center and another center randomly. Now, as you can see, this center is now correctly, well, it's in the right orientation in relation to these 2 parts here. So now I'm going to replace this set of 3 pieces with this one, so I can do the same orientation modification that I did on this side. So basically, so let's see. I actually made a mistake. Alright. Did I make the same mistake twice? No. Okay, so now I can switch the orientation of that set with this one, as I did earlier. And that should work. Because now, I don't know if you're seeing this, but now these three pieces are correctly positioned. And now, guess what? All that's left is the classic Pyraminx algorithm where I want to bring this here. So I do this. Then I want to bring that one here, so I do this. Then I want to bring this one here, so I do this. And it is solved. So yeah, it's not that big of a challenge. I thought it was going to be much harder. But then again, I'm used to solving a lot of different twisty puzzles. I've got 200 in my collection. But yeah, it's a really fun solve, and I like it because you have to think really hard at what you're doing. Plus, the fact that it's a tetrahedron means that solving these pieces and solving these pieces are two completely different things, even though they're the same types of pieces, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have to say, this is definitely one of my two favorite not me puzzles in my collection. And I really recommend you getting one if Trifle makes them available again. I'm not even sure they are available anymore. So yeah, it was fun for me. I hope you enjoyed the video as well. And if you did, feel free to subscribe as always, and I'll see you in the next video.